Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of the Blind Spectator with me, Joe, from About Going Blind, and today Doncaster Rovers take on Reading in League One action here at the Eco Power Stadium. So without further ado, let's get into it. A Doncaster Rovers team then coming off the back of a disappointing Easter weekend against Mansfield and Exeter, two teams in and around us in the league, and you would have thought hopefully we'd have come away with all 6 points, but we came away with none, conceding 5 and scoring none. There were 2 bad games. One, obviously we were here last weekend up in hospitality over there, and it was a disappointing game, playing on a poor surface at the minute. Then going down to St James's Park in Exeter on Easter Monday, I listened to it on the radio and it was a really poor game. We had some chances but we didn't deserve anything. But yeah, I think on the day we deserved to lose, and we did, and we lost handsomely. But we do need 3 points and we need it fast. Exeter, obviously following that win, closed the gap on us, and it is a bit of a worry, but hopefully we can get those 3 points sooner rather than later. But no, Rovers will take it right down to the last game of the season away at Peterborough. The Rovers team then lines up like this: Tyler in net, Sterry back in at right back after his man of the match performance last week against Mansfield. Jack Senior at left back with Matty Pearson and Sean Gray coming in for the injured Neil Byrne. Robbie Godson, nominated player of the season for League One, Owen Bailey in midfield. Up front, not sure how it's going to line up yet, but we've got Clifton, Lee, Molyneux and Adelican. I'm going to presume it's going to be Elliot Lee through the middle as a false 9 maybe, or playing further forward with Harry Clifton supporting him and Molyneux and Adelican in the favourite position on the wings. We're joined here by Jameson. Son, you got any predictions for today?
Not a whole lot of positivity after recent performance as a result. A clean sheet would be really nice, a win would be even nicer. What do you want to hear? Score?
Yeah, give me a score. 1-1. What are you going for international?
I am maximum.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's going to bring me a continuous streak.
That was great though, that against Barrow on it over here. 2-0 down and we won 4-2 to continue that winning streak. We won at National. We won an accumulator that won with National. We won a football accumulator. Oh, it just got better and better, didn't it? But yeah, fingers crossed. Right, checking with you soon. Rovers and Reading both coming into today's game then with the same results in the last 5 games: 2 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw for both teams. Obviously, like I've said, Rovers have lost the last 2. Reading got beat on Monday by champions-elect Lincoln, and they had 74% possession, Reading, which is bad, but according to one of my dad's good friends, they just passed the ball about and tried to keep it. Reading coming into this in 8th position at the table, 2 points off the playoffs. Rovers only 4 points above the drop zone before the 12:30s, and Exeter finished 2-2, so it means Exeter are now only 3 points behind us. We do need that win. We need it quick, and I'm hoping that starts today. Jameson obviously went for a draw. I'm going to go for a win. We've got 2-1 Rovers today. I can feel it, and hopefully we can climb that lead and finish higher up. It would be nice to finish as close to the table as possible, and it make for a comfortable last 4-5 games after today. This is
Sponsored by Inspired
Second to last Saturday, 3 PM kick-off. It's the first one for a while as well. Obviously we had Mansfield half 12 last Friday. We had Port Vale the Tuesday night, 10 days before that. Yeah, it's been a while. I know Rovers have got a pretty horrendous record against Reading. I don't think we've beaten in at least 5. And it goes back further than that. Obviously, the old man will tell you a bit more, but I'll be able to tell you a bit more. The Rovers haven't got a very good record against Reading coming into today's game. But that's been going on about it all week, about how we never beat Reading. But before this season, it's been a long time since we beat Rotherham. So, you know, those records are there to be broken. Hoodoos, as you might like to call them. I think we had one against Wimbledon as well before this season. So, you know, I don't think we've won in those last 5 against Reading. Where they are in the table, where we are, who knows? I know our performances since January, Grant said in the week, would be 10th as things stand, a couple of points off the playoffs if the season started in January. So, you know, it's like I said earlier, it's not all doom and gloom. I know some fans like to think it is, but I just don't want to get beat today because, like I said, we exited getting that point. That's now 3 points. Hopefully Blackpool when we get beat and we can still keep a couple of places between us and them. Rotherham playing Barnsley, that's a big, if Rotherham can get something against Barnsley, which I highly doubt the way Rotherham have been playing. I saw today I heard today, that the Rovers scored once in the last 7, I think it is. Barnsley have the worst defensive record in the league though, so if Rotherham are going to score anyway, it's going to be against them. So, like I say, if Rotherham can get a win there, that drags Barnsley right down into it as well. Who knows? But I said that when I got to work on Tuesday, South Yorkshire football this season has been absolutely in the pits. Wednesdays are obviously having the worst season ever. Rotherham are in the relegation zone. Barnsley are 4 points away from it. Rovers are 3 points away from it. Sheffield United are 15th in the league. It's bad all over. Contrast that to last season when obviously we won the league. That's football though. That's definitely the life of being a Rovers fan. Reading have won the toss and the change ends. It's the first time it's happened this season. Rovers shooting this way from first half, hopefully be a bit of a good moment. I've got back on the soccer side commentary today, using this radio. The commentator's talking, it's got an echo, so that's a great start. I've been treated, lost few games really to Radio Sheffield. But yeah, I don't know what these guys are doing now. Now we've got an echo. The best way I can describe this radio at the minute is anybody in a similar age to me. Can you remember them massive microphones we had as kids when you talked to each other, like echoed your voice? It's literally like it's got one of them. Horrendous. 23 minutes gone now. Nothing really to report. Although Rovers have been a better team, been very solid defensively, come forward a few times, not really picking out that final ball very well. But
well done, Lino.
Just offside as it come forward. We're really not really often much. As I say that they came forward there, but yeah. Something I will make you aware of. I did get it wrong at the start of the game. Reading didn't win the toss and switch ends. Because Reading had the kick-off. Rovers won the toss there. So, strange that we switched ends. But I can only presume it's something to do with the pitch, maybe. Maybe that end is better in the second half to attack on. I don't know. That's what I could think. That's the only other reason for doing it. But, yeah. 3, 24 and a bit and it's gone. Nothing to report. Radio stopped working. Radio turned on. It was playing, although it was really terrible, but now it's just not playing anything.
Well done.
So I've got no Radio Sheffield commentary, so I'm pretty much just sat here relying on other people again. Proper upsets me. And I'm hoping I can work with the club to try and rectify this, especially for next season.
Mansfield 1-1.
Who against? Ooh, Rubber and Bounds, what's that?
Where's Miles here? Scary. Come on! Close him! Oh, good save. Well saved. Well done.
Well done, Timmy!
Can't pick it up.
Look at me, Huddersfield.
I do apologise everyone, we are 10 minutes late into the second half. We were just watching Grand National and my phone's ringing now to tell me I've won, I hope. Anyway, in that time, Molyneux's had a chance, didn't convert it, and Rovers have had a goal cancelled for offside. Apart from that, no changes to report. I don't know what happened. All the way in from Jameson Wall, great ball from Timmy and a great touch. Talk us through that goal.
I don't know, I didn't see.
You said Timmy kicked it up.
Yeah.
Who touched it?
Bailey.
Ooh, I don't know. It touched it and came over his head. Ball.
Who scored? In fact, I've got commentary coming in here in a second. I'll tell you exactly what's happened.
Bailey.
Owen Bailey! Owen Bailey! Oh! He's a Johnny Rodri! Oh! He never gives the ball away! So, as you can hear, Owen Bailey scores his 16th goal of the season for the Rovers, the Sky Bet League One nominated player of the season. By the sounds of it, one ball field by Lotitala, kept in on the wing, crossed in it, tried to be poked home, and then Bailey scrambled it home. But yeah, just what we needed to kick this second half into life. We're back on soccer site radio for the second half. It's working. There's still an echo there, so not great. I did have Radio Sheffield and I can't stand listening to Ron and Moore. And it were on for a Barnsley commentary, so not exactly what you want to listen to as a Rovers fan, but it was better than listening to nothing. Just my commentators, not the best. But yeah, still not 1-0 to Rovers, coming out at 17th minute. Gibson and Hanlon set to come on for Rovers then. For the last 15 minutes. My guess would be a Delican to come off and Clifton or a real focal point up front, and hopefully Gibson can stretch him. In a row for Reading then. After the first chance, the fans started chanting, "We've had a shot," and then they had another one further away by Rovers. Forward again. Are they coming forward again? It's a corner. To Reading. Referee's blowing his whistle.
Number 3, Jarell Dawson, to be replaced by number 32, Harry
and Elliot Lee coming off for Brendan Hanlon and Jordan Gibson. So it gives us a bit more focal point in front. Hopefully Hanlon can use his body, his muscle, keep the ball up there. According to all those around me, that should have been 2-0 to Rovers. Luke Morgan rates clear from the inside his own box. Ended up one-on-one with the keeper, a yard away, and the keeper saved it. Yeah, I'm busy with football. I was searching around for professional footballers that sat around me, because they all sounded like Reading plays down the bar. But yeah, I think sometimes when you've got a lot of time on the ball, it's too much to think about.
Substitution of all the Rovers playing in the field, sponsored by the Reverend Bachelors and Boys Club, your appreciation for number 7, Luke Morgan.
And after that, that's all we've got to involvement. But one of my favourite ever players growing up were Ryan Giggs, and my uncle once said to me when I was little that he said on the radio that Giggs were a far better footballer than he had too much time to think. All went to shit for him. So I remember him missing like an open goal against Arsenal because he had time. And sometimes it's for a player, it's better to just go with instinct and not have to think about what's happening. I'm not saying Luke Morgan and Ryan Giggs are the same player, but as a comparison, like that goal Giggs scored against Arsenal in the FA Cup, he ran through everyone. He would just run on instinct. He weren't thinking about it. Whereas when you want to win a keeper, you are thinking everything's going through your head. Should I tip? Should I pass? Should I slip it under him? Should I tick it round him? And ultimately, you're going to second guess yourself, and whatever you do, it's not going to win because you've thought about it too much. The best players always play off instinct. So that's my little tidbit, take away from that what you want. But ultimately, we come away with this 3 points. everybody.
This afternoon's official attendance within the Eco Power Stadium at 8,904.
8,904.
Thank you very much indeed for your support and attendance today.
Broadbent's come on. Not sure how that really sees us line up, to be honest. Another good crowd for Rovers, then close to 9,000 here today. Oh, I don't know what happened. Oh, just had another chance of thinking that the Gibson. What happened?
You just can't shoot.
Just can't hit the ball. Yeah, 5 minutes of injury time.
Well done, lads. Well done.
Get it! Oh, that's not the win it deserves today. Reading brought absolutely not out there. But anyway, we said we needed another 3 points. We've got him. Well,